So you're probably wondering, Athena, what is this? Like, aren't you supposed to be cleaning your craft room and getting it ready? And the answer is 1, yes. 2, I found a bunch of yarn when I went to the bins a few days ago. So I want to make 10 of these, and it's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. But I know a lot of people here have big water bottles. I have a big water container as well. I don't know if this would fit because it's not really a bottle. Oh. I definitely have more time than I did last time. I have 8 days, so I feel a lot better about it. I mean, right now I don't have 8 days. I had 8 days when I started making stuff. Being honest, this is the first time that I'm actually doing a market inside Asheville, and I have no idea what the customer market's gonna be like. I don't know if they're gonna like this. This is really just me taking a chance again. This is my second market ever since I opened up my company, the Radiant Dragonfly, so we'll see. And I'm also making a website this week where I can sell all my stuff, because once stuff starts up in the fall again and things get busy, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to markets every single weekend. I'd like to, but also I might wanna do some other stuff, you know? Do you ever just get like a huge surge of creative energy? Because that happens to me about 3 times a week, and I end up getting a lot of ideas that I have no time to actually follow through with, and I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that. So I'm just finishing up the base of this, and after I make this one, only 8 more to go. So it is now, I don't have a watch. It is now nighttime, kind of. It's like dusk, but I finished my first one and I'm doing another one. I decided to change this to kind of match like the grid look here. So I'm almost done with that, thankfully. And then I want to make 8 more of these before Sunday. I don't know if I will, because I have like so many more things to do for this, including making labels, making candles, getting my art prints set up, everything. It's gonna be a very long week, and I also have like 5 other things that I need to be crocheting up stock for. It's gonna be interesting. So maybe I'll get even 5 of these done and I'd be happy, because 5 is better than 2. So I'm just gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna paint a little display that I got at the bins, because it kind of looks, you know, old, and I don't want it to look old. I want it to look cute. So I'm gonna repaint it, and I'll probably show you guys me repainting that because I think it's cool. But yeah, I'm just finishing this up, making it long enough, and hopefully that'll be it for tonight after painting that shelf. Good morning! So it is Thursday and my market is on Sunday. I still have a bunch of yarn here. I have been working a lot. I'm making these tiny little trinket dishes, and I will have a tutorial up for these. These are super easy. They're super fun to make too. It has like this really cool like yarn that is kind of looks like a rope a little bit, or like a shoelace. It's pretty flat. And I'm gonna make some more water bottle holders and hopefully some scrunchies with this beautiful color. I'm gonna make scrunchies first and prioritize that because this is just such a good color and I think it looked really cool. Like, okay, this is a dramatization, but imagine. Pretty cool, right? So I'm still trying to think of some good smells for the candles. I know I obviously want to do like a citrus scent, But other than that, for like summer smells, I'm kind of blanking, and I'm pretty allergic to pine. So I really don't want to like work with pine that much because I don't want to give myself an allergic reaction just to make people some candles. Self-care. If you guys have any good candle smell recommendations, please comment them because I'm struggling a little bit trying to think of it. So it is now lunchtime and I am about to go eat lunch, but I'm trying to finish this up beforehand. It's another holder. It has little sparkles in it, which I really think is cute. So after that, I will be starting my candles, and you can see my lovely little candle maker back there. I will show you that after lunch, and hopefully we'll come up with some good smell combinations. I did put a poll out on my Instagram to see if anyone had any answers, and I only got like 2 answers, so I think it's gonna have to be up to me about what candle smells I'm gonna be making. And hopefully today I can also go get some labels to put on these candles, as well as like the legal warning, like, oh, don't light a candle in your house without, you know those warnings that you have to put on the bottom of candles. So my original plan was going to be to add it into each candle and stir it, but I honestly think that's going to make a mess and it's not going to look good. So I'm going to add it per batch, and I'm just going to do bigger batches. So I'm making a key lime candle with the lime essential oils and vanilla. I didn't know they had vanilla essential oil, but it smells amazing. Hopefully they turn out really good. So afterwards, I'm going to clean out the pot and then add my new smells in. So the candles smell really nice, but we have a teeny tiny problem. The wicks were a little bit too long, and when I put the lid on, it cracked. So some of these are gonna have to be practice candles. The other ones I was able to actually fix by cutting the wick, but I'm gonna cut the wicks beforehand now, just so they fit better next time. autoimmune decides to make its debut in a flare-up again, which means I just really have to be gentle with myself and try to go at my own pace to get everything done this week. When you have autoimmune, you kind of get used to your life being constantly interrupted and you learn to work with it. So we took a little bit of a, business trip. That's not what a business trip means, but we are now at an Office Depot to get some labels, and hopefully the Big Lots or Dollar General or something like that has some little like chalkboards or little boards that I can put my signage on. So I did end up finding a little board that I can rearrange the letters as much as I want, which I really like over just painting something. It really helps to just be able to change the prices, change the products, see what works. I also did find some amazing clear labels, and I'm planning on printing those out tonight. So definitely excited for that, but those are going to go on my candles. I'm going to do a front label and a back label because I really want people to know what ingredients are in what. After doing that, I started working on some more little trinket dishes, and I already had all of my candles boxed up by that point. I didn't have the labels on them yet, but I'm about to print them. So, unfortunately, those labels didn't show up at all, so here I am driving back to the store, getting some different labels again, and hopefully these ones look really nice. And after all that printing last night and buying those beautiful clear labels, this is how they look. You can't even see it. You can't see anything. So I went out today and got these ones, which you can see a lot better. And we're gonna slap those on these candles and take these ones off. So that makes more work for me, but that's okay because I still have like 12 hours left. A little more than 12 hours actually. I have like 14 or 16 hours before this thing tomorrow, so can't be that bad. It's the night before the big event, and I am pushing through as hard as I possibly can to get stuff done. I had to go to a lot of stores today because nobody really had what I needed, which cut into my time. So definitely, if you're doing a market, try to buy stuff as early as possible so you don't run into stuff like this. It's definitely not fun. It's the morning of the event, and I got almost everything that I wanted to get done. I still have a few keychains that I didn't get done, and I still need to finish one of the handles on the bottle holders, but overall this is going so much better than last time. So I'm gonna go get ready, and then we're gonna start setting up. See you there. So this was my first time ever setting up a tent. Thankfully, I had my wonderful partner there to help. And yes, in case you're wondering, we are both matching in pink. Personally, I think that this setup looks so much better than the last. I feel more professional, I feel more confident, and I think today's gonna go amazing. This event is on a beautiful river, the French Broad River in Asheville, and as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. Around halfway through the market, I decided to walk around to see the band and what everyone else had to offer. All of the vendors had really cool stuff, probably the coolest I've seen in a pretty long time. Good morning. Let's talk about the market yesterday. In terms of sales, I made no sales. But I did hear from other vendors that only a few even got one sale. Most of the people there didn't get any. So it may just have been bad luck that day for everyone all around. But the good part is that I actually still have so many of my delicious smelling candles, and I have all of the things that I made, meaning that my next market will not have to be such a hassle to try to make inventory for it because I already have a pretty large stock. The other good thing is I had a few people interested in my free tutorials and lessons on YouTube, which another one of those is coming out this week. It is one of the introductory crochet 101 videos. I'm very excited about it. Overall, this market actually let me get out the type of displays that I wanted. It let me expand my products. And a lot of people, even though they didn't buy anything, had a lot of really nice things to say. People were telling me how good my candles looked and smelled, and that they could see that a lot of work went into it, which it did. I can't stop smelling it. It smells really good. Overall, I would say it was a really good experience. I also got to talk with a lot of other vendors, get to know more people in the area since I'm still fairly new here. I've been here for less than a year now. Although my products didn't sell, honestly, I don't feel really that sad about it, just because I know from talking to the other vendors that no one really sold that much stuff, and it doesn't really make me feel like it's as personal. Because it's a little bit hard not to take it personal if you don't make any sales and if you spend a lot of time on stuff. But it's a good thing to try as hard as you can not to take it personally, because then it will just discourage you and you won't want to do it in the future. And I definitely want to keep doing this. I am currently working on an online store. So if you guys see anything that you liked, hopefully I will have this. And when I do have it up, I will put the link in the description. It probably won't be when the video first comes out, but I will also start putting the link to my online store in the description of all of my videos so you guys can check that out. Overall, compared to the last market, I felt a lot more prepared and a lot more confident, even though all of my autoimmune stuff kind of got in the way of how good and how energetic I was feeling. I still was able to get all of it done and still come to the market with a pleasant attitude. So I'm really happy about that. So in terms of markets, I plan on doing another one next month. I think I'm going to stick to once a month just because these things tend to tire me out quite a lot. And I know that my plate's going to start getting a lot more full come fall. So I think once a month is pretty good. I am super grateful to be part of all of these markets. I think they're a ton of fun. I think it's great to, get out there and do this while also starting my online shop, and we'll see how it goes from there. Until then, I will be posting a lot more DIYs, vlogs, and crochet tutorials, especially crochet tutorials. So please stay tuned for that. Thank you so much again for watching. I really appreciate every watch, subscriber, like, comment. You guys mean the world to me, and I cannot thank you enough. But until next time, happy making.